What's up? What's up, everybody? Brandon Caldwell is in the building. I'm still going strong, y'all. We talking about the ABCs of Wealth Challenge. That's where we go 26 days straight going live about some wisdom on the topic of wealth as each day pertains to a letter of the alphabet. And today we are on W. I'm not going to be before you long on the day, and I'll tell you why. W. This letter is loaded, y'all, seriously, with words. But I'm going to jump on in the deep end of the pool. Now, watch me work. When it comes to money or being wealthy, right? Because that's what we've been talking about. I want you to think about this right here. Most Americans, I'd say about 67% of all Americans don't even have a miniature emergency fund. That's $3,000 saved up somewhere where they can get their hands on it in the event of an emergency. We talked about that on another letter. So definitely go back and check the other letters if you don't believe me. But most Americans don't have a miniature emergency fund. About, like I said, 67+% don't have a miniature emergency fund saved up of about $3,000. Now, about another 58% of all Americans will retire and have to come out of retirement to get what's called a retirement job. We see this every day. We watch this happen with our own eyes. We see a gentleman working at the post office part-time, but he has a pension that he got because he used to work at General Motors for 40 years. So he gets his pension and his Social Security, but he's telling you about all of this on his part-time job. That means that his pension and social insecurity put together was not enough to maintain his current lifestyle. But here's the news, guys. News flash. Jobs don't pay you more when you leave. You ever thought about that? Seriously. Why do you think they call retirement the golden years, as if when you stop working, things are going to get better? When in fact, when you were going on or going in every day, things weren't any good. So if things aren't any good when you're going to work every day, why do we wonder why things aren't getting better? I'm just curious. Hey, what's going on? I see you out there. Look, if I'm struggling, going paycheck to paycheck while I'm working, you think when I retire it's going to be a so-called golden years? Watch out, my friends. Watch out for people that's giving you those terms. Like something like a nest egg or something is going to be waiting on you. See, the federal government, family, and friends are what most people in this country rely upon when they retire. And in these days, whenever that may be. You guys ever think about that? Think about your family. Who do they depend on? So if you work in a job and you retire and you were working and you were struggling, what makes you think that they will pay you when you stop? See, I wonder why we keep buying into that facade. This is so the reason why I'm doing these ABCs of Money Challenge. And this is why I'm giving everybody a heads up about what this pandemic is doing for people when it comes to inflation. Guys, that's what's going on. Taxes is doing, I'm wondering what taxes are going to do when it comes to paying those taxes when they gave out trillions of dollars in stimulus. What is debt going to do? Because people are borrowing money during this pandemic because a lot of people lost their jobs due to unemployment. When people are out of work and taxes and inflation and debt continue to go up, that, ladies and gentlemen, will all lead to chaos. And you wonder why I'm so passionate about going these 26 days straight with this challenge. You wonder why I want you to accept this challenge? Take some of the words. You don't have to take all the words that I've done from all the letters, but give yourself and your following some wisdom. And you know when? Right now. Don't you think it would make so much more sense to take some notes, learn and share some information that you weren't taught in schools about this wealth game? Look, America's the wealthiest country in the world. Worldwide, we are number one across the globe. So if that's true, how is it that so many Americans are struggling? If we're the number one country in the world when it comes to wealth. See, yeah, we are the wealthiest country in the world, and there's nobody even close. But why do so many Americans struggle financially? You know why? Because they don't have this wisdom that you're getting. Trust me. Look, before I go out or get out of here, I want to tell you, stop comparing yourself to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. A lot of people paint this image of their wealth. Believe me, it's not true. Remember what I said before. Wealth is quiet, rich is loud, but poor is noisy. Guys, excuse me, check your circle. If you don't hang around people who are wiser, how are you ever going to get this game? See, wealthy people are wired, W. That's what we're on today, right? They're wired differently. You have to get out of your old way of thinking that every dollar I make has to come from labor. Wealthy people are wired that every dollar they make comes from money. So their money works for them. See, you are wired to go and get wage income, whereas wealthy people are wired to get non-wage income. There is a huge difference. Look, I need you to welcome, another W, this information or information like this with open arms. Guys, apply it, share it, take notes and take a look at what I've shared and the knowledge dropped. I assure you, this is $1 trillion game. And guess what? It is not to be wasted. Another W. Y'all know what to do. Click the share button and share this with everybody. I'll be back on tomorrow, definitely, with X. What's going on, Lavas? I see you. This challenge, guys, is in the home stretch. Now, it's worth every bit. I'm dropping wisdom, making you wiser, and it will generate you some wealth. Those are all W's, right? Look, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace.